Histology of the skin and characteristics of the epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. The skin is the body's largest and most visible organ. It not only serves as a protective barrier, but also plays vital roles in temperature regulation, sensation, and immune defense. To truly understand how it works, we need to look closely at its structure, from the outermost layer to the deepest layer beneath. Today, we'll explore the histology of the skin and the key characteristics of its three main layers: the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. The epidermis. The epidermis is the outermost layer of the skin, and it's primarily composed of epithelial tissue. Its main function is to act as a barrier, protecting the body from environmental threats such as pathogens, UV radiation, and dehydration. Within the epidermis, the majority of the cells are keratinocytes, which produce a tough protein called keratin. This protein helps form a waterproof barrier, preventing water loss from the body. As these cells move from the deep to the surface, they become more flattened and lose their nuclei, eventually forming the tough, dead layer we see as the skin's surface. The layers of the epidermis. The epidermis is made of 5 distinct layers, which we'll be viewing in the next few slides. First one is the stratum basale, the deepest layer where new cells are generated. It contains stem cells that continually divide, pushing older cells upwards. The second layer is the stratum spinosum, known as the prickle cell layer, where keratinocytes start to connect with each other through structures called desmosomes, providing strength. The third layer is the stratum granulosum. Here, keratinocytes begin to die and accumulate granules of keratin and lipids that help form the skin's barrier. The fourth layer is the stratum lucidum. This thin, clear layer is found only in thick skin, such as the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. The fifth layer is the stratum corneum, the outermost layer made up of dead, flattened keratinocytes. These cells are continuously shed and replaced, a process known as desquamation. The dermis. Below the epidermis lies the dermis, a thick layer made primarily of connective tissue, which provides strength, elasticity, and flexibility to the skin. The dermis also houses structures such as hair follicles, sebaceous glands, sweat glands, and blood vessels. The dermis is divided into 2 sublayers. The first layer is the papillary dermis, the uppermost layer made of loose connective tissue, which forms small finger-like projections called dermal papillae. These papillae interlock with the epidermis, improving the strength of the skin's attachment. This layer contains capillaries that nourish the epidermis, as well as sensory nerve endings that detect touch, pain, and temperature. The second layer is the reticular dermis, the deeper, thicker layer composed of dense, irregular connective tissue. It is rich in collagen and elastin fibers, which give the skin its strength and elasticity. The reticular dermis also contains larger blood cells, sweat glands, sebaceous glands, and hair follicles. The dermis is a crucial role in thermoregulation, as the blood vessels within it can dilate or constrict to help regulate body temperature. Additionally, sweat glands in the dermis help control the body through perspiration. The hypodermis. Below the dermis is the hypodermis, also known as the subcutaneous layer. This layer primarily consists of adipose tissue or fat cells which serve several important functions. The hypodermis acts as a cushion protecting the underlying muscles and bones from mechanical trauma. It also serves as an energy reserve, storing lipids that the body can use for fuel when needed. Additionally, the fat in the hypodermis helps to insulate the body, maintaining temperature regulation. The hypodermis also contains larger blood vessels and nerves that supply the skin and deeper structures with oxygen and nutrients. This layer plays a vital role in connecting the skin to underlying muscles and bones, allowing for movement and flexibility. Interaction between the layers. Each of these skin layers plays a unique role, but they work together to maintain the overall health of the body. The epidermis provides a tough protective barrier. The dermis supports and nourishes the epidermis while also being involved in sensation and thermoregulation. The hypodermis cushions and insulates, protecting the body from external impacts and regulating body temperature. Together, these layers enable the skin to perform a multitude of functions that are crucial for survival, from protecting the body from harmful pathogens to enabling touch, temperature sensation, and even emotional expression through blushing or sweating. Understanding the histology of the skin helps us appreciate its complexity and how it maintains the integrity of our body. Whether it's defending against environmental threats, maintaining body temperatures, or providing a sense of touch, the skin is truly a remarkable organ. So next time you look at your skin, remember that it's not just a simple covering. It's a sophisticated and vital part of your body, designed to protect, heal, and adapt to the ever-changing environment. Thank you for watching.